That came from the front end.
Yeah, it comes from the back. And then you hear like a woohoo, woohoo, and a hee haw. And from next door, you hear a which is kind of strange. And there are, the other guys that work with you have already started. So this guy over here, Fat Guido is what you guys call him. uh,
Okay.
you can hear him like working on some saddles. He's the saddler, all right. And then this 18-year-old man that you know as Gianulli, he's like spreading out some hay, and he's like, "Where have you been? I've been waiting for you like for 15 minutes already. I've already started." And he's like unbaling some hay that was delivered like yesterday or whatever.
Well, I didn't hear about all the ruckus you're dealing with down here until after supper last night. I wasn't gonna come and
Oh, your dad
I
didn't tell you?
came
Okay.
first thing in the morning.
Okay.
Good God. Well, he told me after supper.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I'm glad you came, at least. Otherwise, I would be SOL. And he's like frantically spreading out.
Well, what needs doing?
Just help me with these bales of hay. There's a bunch of animals next door. And, a creature. Yeah.
A creature.
Yeah, creature. Oh,
What do you mean
beware
a
the bear.
creature?
You'll see. Just go look. And I've got this side taken care of. Don't worry. Fat Guido's gonna need some help.
All right.
So you get around the corner, and you see actually some adventurers walking by. Actually, they're going the other direction. Sorry. As you as you exit, and it looks like they're going towards the east side of town.
Okay.
And the entrance to the other one is right here.
Wow.
And you can hear Fat Guido.
Wrong button.
Oh, you can hear Fat Guido inside, like tying something really loudly. And he's like, "Ah, shit!" And he's like sweating, furiously sweating. And he reaches over to like a mug that he has on this table here, and he takes a swig of something. It's you can smell cider in the air, sort of. It's like drinking cider. And he takes a sip, and he kind of waves at you as you come in while he's drinking. And he goes back to working on the saddle. Definitely not Irish cider. More Italian. Smells garlicky.
Frosting it up already, huh, Guido?
Yeah. Sorry about the smell. I didn't get the chance to take a bath last night. Whew, this is furious work. And he's
You never
just
do.
sweating profusely.
He smells
And-
almost as bad as Thresham.
Yeah, and you you hear this like coming from right over here. And as you walk up, you see this creature that looks like this. Can you see that?
Ugh.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. So Kookaloo, go ahead and describe Kookaloo to Saria.
He's about 6'1", kind of gaunt. He'd be covered up now. What you can see of his face is misshapen, and he is the ugliest thing you've ever seen.
Yeah. And Kookaloo, you wake up to the sound of two people talking and approaching footsteps.
Cuckoo! Hold on. I pull my cloak up over my head.
And Saria, you see the...
Hey, hey.
Oh, yeah. Kukulu, you see this, basically a war dog behind this blonde woman, sort of growling. Woof! Woof, woof!
Nice dog.
No.
Go ahead and roll me, animal handling,
He's down.
Kukulu. Okay, so, Saria, you see your dog just go docile. And he's like... And he looks up at you, and he looks at the creature, and he looks up at you again, and then looks up at the creature, and he kind of walks over to the creature and sort of sticks his nose through the railing of the stable stall.
Cuckoo! Good dog. Do you want meat?
And the dog
I
goes,
get,
woof, woof, woof.
I'll tear off a chunk of the 13 pounds of meat I have hanging out with me.
Yeah, you see,
Meat,
sorry,
my only friend.
Sorry, you see the creature feeding your dog, basically.
Scalp, heal.
And he does. So the dog pulls his snout just before you get the meat into his mouth. He pulls his snout out from between the rails and sits, and then I'm guessing, sorry, you yank his chain or something, and he moves back a little bit.
Do you want meat, lady?
No, thanks. What in the world was the mule?
It's an ass.
And he points to this right here, this mule.
It appears you're one also. Good grief.
No, I'm a mongrel man. You're wrong. Cuckoo! Cuckoo!
What is that horrid sound you're making?
Cuckoo! What sound?
I'm not awake enough for this.
Go sit down and start eating.
Okay. Alright. So Thrashim, Anatar...
Guido, where did this guy come from?
Fat Guido, he stops, sewing the leather bits together, and, he takes a step back, okay, and, he turns to you, and he sort of wipes the sweat off of his brow, and he's got that mug in his hand. He grabbed it right before he took a step back, and he takes he brings it up to his mouth, and he says, yeah, he came in, yesterday, with a group of adventurers that paid pretty good. They rented pretty much all of our stalls, and they actually had so many animals they had to go across town to our competitors. And he takes a swig of the cider, and he gives you a thumbs up. I made 3 gold off of it.
Alright. Well, with all this strangeness in here, you deserve something.
Yeah. Excuse me, I'm gonna get back to work. And he goes back to work making saddles. Okay, so Thrashim, Anatar, and Lucas, you hear the distant sound of a dog barking. Well, actually, not so distant sound of a dog barking.
It's almost outside.
Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from across the street.
After hearing the dog bark, Lucas will just shrug. That's probably normal in a city like this. And this... Well, actually, I'm still I'm still in the middle of memorizing
For
my
3 hours?
spells, so
1 hour? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's still like 2:10. So, yeah. Okay. And sorry, what was Lucas doing?
well, since I have a lot fewer spell levels than Thrash, I'm probably done memorizing by now. And
Yeah, it's 2:10. Louder, louder.
I went to bed before. Let's see, I woke up at 9. It's 2.
It's 2:10.
Actually, no. Apparently, I'm still gonna be out there. If it's 2:10 a.m., yeah, I'm probably gonna still be out there and trying to recoup the last hour. So I need to finish memorizing.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. We'll say that it is 3:10. My bad. Yeah, I missed it. So 3:10 in the morning.
Yeah, Life Adventure. You go to bed at 6 p.m. and wake up at 3 a.m. After hearing like the dog, I guess, bark, Lucas will probably just assume it's a normal thing in the city. Probably heard a bunch of dogs barking. And I suppose if I'm not already done memorizing the New Day spells, I'll crack open Taylor Bogdan's spell book and continue where I left off.
Okay. Okay.
So, read magic, 2
Yeah.
rounds of level
Okay.
6, so 12.
And you can do that at 3:10?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to
Wait,
open up.
D20 roll. Oh, that's a really good roll, actually. I mean, I'm kind of sad I wish on to read magic now. But yeah, that adds +3 to my effective level for spells.
And you
So
were, let's see, you read for 13, so 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. And you ended 2 pages into the 4th spell, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you read for 3 minutes, and you finish that spell, and it is a magic missile spell. How many rounds can you read? It's twice your
my
level or whatever. And your
18.
effective level, 18. They gave you
Yeah,
+2 to your
because
level. Okay.
+3 to my level, so I'm effectively level 9 for this read magic.
Okay.
So 18.
Yeah, you read for 3. Okay, and you finish a magic missile spell. It's a 5-page spell. Okay.
It's worse than mine. Continue.
You read for 3 more rounds, so that's 6. And you finish the identify spell.
I've already got that.
Okay, you read for another 3 rounds, so you're at 9 so far. That's halfway through. And you finish a charm person spell. That's 3 pages.
Huh. Charm person. I don't
Yes.
have that spell.
Okay.
Alright. I guess I'll first roll to see if I can actually learn it.
Okay. I want to add a caveat. Your chance to learn is gonna take time, and you're in the middle of a spell right now. Do you want to continue with the spell, continue reading, or
Well,
do you...
since I know what the spell does, when I'm done using read magic, can I then learn it, or do I have to learn it right now?
Yeah, you can. Once you've read that particular version, you can understand it, but not enough to memorize it. Not enough to memorize it. You have to get it into your own book in your own language to understand it enough to memorize it. But yeah, at a later date, you can definitely read it without casting the spell again.
Alright, in that case, I'll keep that in mind. Another spells, and I guess I'll keep reading for my remaining 9 rounds.
Yeah, okay, so you get 3 more pages in, and you find a flaming sphere spell that's 3 pages long. Okay, so that's you're 12 pages into your spell.
Yeah, Lucas kind of grids a bit. Oh, this would be useful.
Yeah.
Then he keeps...
Yeah. Okay, so you're 12 pages in. You get to your 17th round, and you find that the next spell is a deafness spell that is 5 pages.
Whoa.
So you're at 17 now.
Yep, I'll just scan the last one with what remains of my
Okay,
magic.
so you get 1 page into a spell that you can't really understand what it is or what it does yet. Okay. So we'll say that you are 1 page into the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th spell in the book.
Alright,
one
one
page
page in
To the 9th spell. Yep.
into the 9th spell.
Okay. So we know what Lucas is going to be doing for the next almost 20 minutes. Okay. All right.
I
And then,
believe,
yeah, thrash
I
him.
believe it's time for me to get a stroll outside,
Okay.
see what's going on.
You hear like a commotion from across the street.
The lady is still there? The innkeeper?
It's a different woman. It's a different woman.
Okay. I nod at her and get outside. Fresh air.
Yeah. So you see the fat guy across the street kind of working on saddles, and then all the way in the back of the stable, you see this woman you've never seen before, and she's kind of meddling with one of Thrasham's mules.
Dun dun dun. I'll go check Kokolor if he's still there,
Okay.
still alive.
All right. So you get in, and you see this dog kind of sitting by the opening of the barn, kind of facing the opening of the barn, and he's laying down with his 4 paws sticking straight forward, kind of like in a resting pose, and he's kind of slowly panting with his tongue hanging down.
Oh, hello there. Solon, behave yourself. Make a new friend. And I let the dogs smell each other.
Okay, so Scalf, a golden retriever comes up to you and sniffs you. Saria. Saria, are you there?
That's his
Hey,
time.
hang on. Scott raises her hackles and looming over this little dog.
Yeah, it's actually about the same size as you are. Scalf.
Really?
Yeah. It's a pretty big lab.
Sorry,
Say what?
oh, I was to say, Saria, since she's has contact with Skull,
I thought you failed.
tells her, no, I kept doing it until I rolled like 4, took me a little while to actually.
Oh, well, I guess you could attempt, once you gain a level again. You can attempt again. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. I was.
Unless the description of contact says you can
Never
just keep
mind.
trying over.
I was just figuring it. Well, it's a proficiency, not a power now. So.
Yeah. Yeah, but, you know. You failed, right?
Okay. Well. On the initial roll there, yeah.
Yeah, the initial roll was a fail, so you
Alright,
probably got to gain
whatever.
a level to try again.
Okay. I was. Well. We didn't clarify some of the details for that stuff, but
Yeah.
it's all right.
Okay, so the way checks work is if you try to open a door or if you try to pick a lock or make